Morning, everyone.
Good morning, Lori.
Good morning, Bruce. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We're gonna have a light turnout today, but people that are here are important.
I see. We are very light. Hello,
Yeah.
Marie. Hello, Donald. Hello, Lily. Hello, Lori.
That's me. Just gotta find my notes. I'm a mess here today. That's what I was gonna discuss. No, I can't.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, Miss
It's not
Lily.
Gavin, it's me.
You're Gavin.
It's me. Hi,
I figured.
I'm Gavin today.
I figured you were Gavin today. What are you doing today? Cooking? Or are you?
Oh my God, I cooked yesterday. I had like 20 people over for dinner yesterday.
So a light.
But all checked,
Yeah.
nobody was sick, so.
Oh, boy. This meeting is being recorded. Remember that, Lily.
No sick people, no.
Nobody here would turn you in.
No. How are you, Sandy?
I'm good, thank you.
How's everything? Happy New Year.
Thank you, and the same to all of you. Just trying to stay as isolated as I can. I've had too many COVID cases in my family. And
Oh, boy.
it's getting close, so I'm being overly cautious.
Be careful, yeah.
Don't blame you. Don't blame you
And
at all. I'm gonna give everybody another minute and I need to find my notes. I was so prepared yesterday and took all these notes of what I was gonna talk about today. Now I can't find them. My desk isn't even as messy as it usually is. Oh, that was. Ricardo said he's paying it, by the way. That's it, talked about, I was talking about numbers. Wait, we got negative. What else we got? We have Michael. Good morning, Michael. Clara, I missed. It's romper room all over again. I see. I say this every time, don't I?
Hello, Elaine.
Hey Bruce, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Hi Sandy, how are you?
How are you? Happy New Year to everybody.
Yeah.
And to you, Sandy.
Oh. We got June.
Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year.
Good morning, Clara.
Good morning,
Yeah.
good morning.
Oh, Doreen, you're on. Hello.
Yeah,
I
hi.
wasn't expecting you.
We go.
One more minute. I never found my notes, so I'm gonna wing it a little bit.
June.
Okay. I have my iPad here to the side just in case my computer starts to act up. So be prepared. I say this every time. I've been lucky so far, but
It's a new
Zoom is
computer.
my new laptop. What?
New computer, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't like Zoom for some reason, so
Hmm.
I always have an issue. So, all right, it seems like the stream of people has stopped coming in, so I'm gonna get started. So first and foremost, hello, happy New Year, everybody.
I saw Tom's email the other day. Was our office one of them that was hit?
No,
Did we-
knock on wood, no. We do have a confirmed case, but nobody that's been in the office, so nobody's been
According
exposed.
to his email, almost all the offices were hit one way or the other.
Right, yeah. We've been, knock on wood, that I know of, lucky, aside from this, one new case that came in.
Okay.
Wantagh got hit pretty bad. Unfortunately, the manager was in the hospital and they had to close down the office. So he's out now and I hear doing better. So, but it was a little scary there for a while. So this is nothing to mess with. So while Tom's email said, to limit your visits to the office, our office is, there's never really that many people here to begin with.
Good.
On a given day, maybe we have 5 people lately. Before the holiday, it was a little more, like during the summer, it was a little busier. We got up to 10 at one point, but there was never more than 5 people. And it's always people coming in, going out, never a ton of people here. So I have the office doing the second cleaning throughout the day as well. We were only originally doing the morning cleaning every day. I do have them doing a second cleaning throughout the day as well, just to be extra cautious. So just as a reminder, if you do come in, you must be wearing a mask throughout the office while you're sitting at your desk. Obviously, you don't need to have a mask on, but if you get up to go to the copier, to go to the bathroom, to go to the front desk, wherever you're going away from your desk, you must be wearing a mask, all right? So let's just all be very diligent of that, because unfortunately, these next couple of months, I think, are going to be a little trying, but the last thing that we want to do is have another shutdown. So that's probably the worst thing that can happen for all of us, right? We're all a little stir crazy as it is, so let's not make it worse by having a full-on shutdown. All right. So numbers, dates to remember, we resumed our Wednesday classes, so look for those. We know that a lot of those classes do count for continuing education. For the continuing education, you must log on time. You must stay on the whole time. Deb gives out code word usually throughout the class that you have to either type in the chat box. I've heard there's going to be some new criteria maybe coming out. There might be an extra form that has to be filled out when you attend these classes, but Deb will go more into that as you take the classes. So when she sends the email, she'll tell you up front whether or not it's approved for CE. Anything Deb teaches is approved. The class I teach is approved. My class isn't until March. MLS rules. Now, another thing to note when you're taking these classes, when you're renewing your license, you have to renew it every 2 years, 22 and a half hours. In that 22 and a half hours, and I know you guys should all know this, but just a reminder, you need 2 hours of 2 hours of ethics, 3 hours of fair housing, and 1 hour of agency, unless it's the first time you're renewing your license. So you're a brand new agent and your first time renewing in your 2-year period, you need 2 hours of agency that first time around. All right. So there are classes that offer all of them, not our classes, but if you do online classes, there are ones that offer all of them. For those of you that are grandfathered in, lucky you, you now have to start taking continuing ed. I think that kicked in on January 4th, that the grandfathering went away. So every...
All of it went, okay.
Yeah, every agent now has to do 22 and a half hours of continuing ed every 2 years. I'll double check on that time frame for you, but I'm almost positive that was the date. All right. So be on the safe side, it could never hurt to refresh on it because, like I say, I see your agency forms come in all the time and nobody gets it right. There's always a tweak here or there. So, all right. So, look out for those classes. That's just another, value that Century 21 American Homes offers you is the free continuing ed classes. And don't wait to the last minute, okay? I have people, we're sending out those notices saying you have 30 days, and then all of a sudden that 30 days goes by and you're down to 10 days. And oh crap, my license is up this week, and you're spending your entire week online doing classes. Don't do that. It's not the best use of your time. Take the classes here and there. You have 2 years to do it. And so get it done as soon as possible. All right. Any questions on that? No? Yes. So, okay. As of right now, all classes are still virtual, but you can do them from the comfort of your bedroom, your office, or wherever you want to do them. Okay. So I'm going to say thank you for another great year. Okay. It's our kickoff meeting, and it's always very heavy with numbers. That's the one note that I'm missing was I had written down all the numbers for everybody, but I'm gonna try to wing it. So our goal was gold medallion. Unfortunately, we did not hit it, but we were pretty close. We were less than $300,000 off of that. But we did make our backup goal, which was to beat last year. Considering we were closed for 3 months, almost 3 months, I say congratulations, all right? Good job to all of you. I know you all worked hard, you overcame hard circumstances, unusual circumstances, and you got it done, okay? So we wound up closing a little bit over 1.4. We did 1,416, so we were 13,000 over last year. And that, I think, is great considering, like I said, we were closed for 3 months. So kudos to all.
Guys, I can tell you, I can speak for the town and Mike and myself. Just amazed at how well you guys have done over this last year, given these horrific circumstances. It's just amazing to us. So happy New Year to everybody, and just keep it up.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna go over a couple of numbers. Give me 2 seconds while I look at this. I'm not gonna share my screen just yet. These are the numbers I was looking at. So our, you guys can't see my screen, right? I just wanna make sure you just see each other still,
Yeah.
right? Okay, good. All right, because I'm looking at my screen, I wanna make sure. So, our goal this year, I always strive for gold medallion because I haven't reached it yet. And of course, Century 21 in their infinite wisdom has raised the goals again for this year. Hopefully you guys all saw the email that I sent out with the new revised awards. So gold medallion this year is still 17, but it's 1751 instead of 17, I think 16 last year. 1715, they switched it. So, but I meet weekly with either Tom, Mike, or Debbie, and my meeting this week was with Mike Blitzner, and he's not happy with 17. He feels, seeing what you did this year during a pandemic, that you can do 2 million, and I believe it, okay? So guess what our goal is for this year? Our goal is 2 million, people, 2 million, right? A nice round number. And I have to say, you are well on your way. All right, we have already closed 100,000. The first week of the year, we closed 100,000. I know there's at least 1 or 2 closings today. I know a closing set up for next week. We have a really good pipeline. There's like 500,000 in the pipeline already. So that means you have to only do 1.5. That's pretty much what you did this year. What it boils down to is everybody who did a deal this year needs to do 2 more deals, an extra $20,000. That's it. Right? When you break it down that way, right? Do what you did last year plus 2. That's all. I'm not asking a lot, right? No? Come on.
It's called reduce it to the ridiculous.
Good
We
one.
can do it. We can do it.
Yes, thank you. You know you can, all right? And despite this year, we had a bunch of agents that were actually up that met their goals this year, so it definitely can be done. If you can meet your goals and beat the year before's numbers in a pandemic where we were shut down for 3 years, there is no reason why we can't reach that 2 million, all right? So 1.5, it equates to, and I sent the agenda today, a little over 167,000 per month we need to close. So we have the first quarter set, we're done, all right? We're now working on the second quarter of 2021. Right? That's why we did our goals back in October, guys. If you did not meet with me to do your goals, come and meet with me. It's not too late. We can get you up and running, okay? You just need a kick in the pants, that's fine. That's what I'm here for. I will get you going, all right? So is everybody on board? Do we all think we can get that goal? Do we want to get this goal? Because I can't want it for you. You guys are the ones that do all the work, so you need to want it. So you can all unmute and tell me what you're thinking.
Do it.
Thank you. I'll take a thumbs up for those of you on camera. Is
Starting
everyone?
from 1.
We'll
Two
do-
more.
I could do 3.
That's the spirit. Thank you, Jeff. That's what I want to hear. 3 more deals. I'll take it. All right. So along those lines, how are we going to do that? It's, back to basics. Prospect, prospect, prospect. Nothing new. Nothing that you guys don't know what to do. Some of you are already doing it. You have your game plans, your business plans. So let's work on it. If you're hitting a stalemate and you feel like you're not getting where you want to go, come meet with me. I started doing weekly one-on-ones with a few agents, and I think it's helping. I don't know if they think it, but you know, this is the kind of business you may not see results right away. It's down the long term. Okay. So what you're doing now is going to pay off in a few months. All right. So let's lay the, Elaine loves when I say this, the seeds, and you're right. So let's plant the seeds now. How do we do that? Market, market, market. All right. Whether it's social media, mailings. I know you can't really door knock right now, but you all know people, right? Start talking to the people you know. Let them know. I mean, I was surprised. I've been doing this 17 years, and I went to lunch with some girlfriends on New Year's Eve. And one of the girls I hadn't seen, wasn't a close friend, but we, you know, obviously in the same network, and we have kids the same age. I'd see her at the schoolyard older. She sat across from me and she goes, I didn't know you were in real estate. Whose fault is that? That's my fault, right? Didn't make it known to her that I was in real estate, all right? So don't assume everyone knows, because, you know, you may be doing all this work, but if it's not reaching the right people, you need to make sure that they know you're in real estate, okay? All right, so I had talked a while back about doing, and unfortunately Tim's not on this call, but doing postcards. One area that I really want to hit this year, and I say it year after year, and you know, one thing leads to another and it doesn't happen, is Franklin Square. So I've spoken to Tim, and he will do nice jumbo-sized postcards once a month for us. Franklin Square has 18 mailing routes. The biggest mailing route, I think, costs $80 a month. Okay. I'm sorry, no. The biggest one has 537 houses in it, residential only. It would cost $102 a month. So we will provide you once a month with a postcard if you dedicate that you will mail once a month consistently to this area, okay? So it will be customized with your information. Everybody will get pretty much the same card, but it'll be customized with your name, your cell phone number, your email, your website, everything on it. And even if you want to change it a little bit, you let me know. So far, I've only gotten responses for 5 people. So that means there's 13 other mailing routes that are up for grabs. So Lily, Marsha, Flo, Josephine, and Donald. Actually, Donald said he'd take 2. So that's 6 routes. So I have 12 routes left. So please let me know by Monday whether or not you'd be interested in doing that, right? Consistency. Anyone who's taken Deb's class has heard her say 27 touches. This is the long haul. We're trying to put it out there. Now, my endeavor is I will be doing a lot of social media in this year. It's my goal, and I will be consistently promoting you guys, your listings. I've done it sporadically last year, just with timing and everything with our front desk, you know, kind of prohibited me from doing the things I wanted to do, but the front desk finally seems like it's settled, and I can concentrate on what I need to do. And what I need to do is I need to get you guys promoted. So I will concentrate, in addition to the pieces you guys are being given from the social media group. And if you have trouble with this, you say, I'm not into social media, come see me. It is so easy, especially with DeltaNet. You can set up a way to automatically market on social media by a press of a button. It's very simple, all right? And I will help you do that, all right? So social media, I'm gonna be promoting the heck out of this office, our agents, our listings, and just pounding it in the Franklin Square, you know, news and views group and whatever groups I can, all right? So that's my, my promise to you. So I need you guys to step up and do some marketing as well. So if you haven't spoken to me about taking one of those mailing routes, please do. And let's get this started, okay?
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we start getting emails again of office listings so we know like who got what? I haven't seen those for our office in a little while.
Well, unfortunately, we haven't gotten any in a while, but we did get 2 listings and it did go out. Now, one of the things I wanted to say is when they send it out, they send it from Stratus. And I noticed, I corrected them on this. They're not saying whose listings they are, but Marietta got a new listing in East Elmhurst. So that I know went out on the 5th. When it comes out, it comes from Angie Prizer, all right, because the account name was set up in her name. That was the secretary we hired for 2 minutes over the summer. And in order to get an account for the front desk, I needed to send somebody's license, and she was the only one that was hired at that time. So rather than go through the whole problem of, getting it changed into somebody else's name, I'm just leaving it as Angie Prizer. So if you see an email coming from Angie Prizer, that is our front desk's account, all right? They have been sending it, but are you guys getting the other emails? That's what I want to know. Do you get every day you get the FSBOs and expireds?
Yes.
Okay, so if you're getting that, you should be getting the front desk emails because it's sent to the same group. It's sent to Franklin Square agents at c21amhomes.com. So,
But what I've noticed, I've been getting more of the other offices listings.
yeah, well, so what does that tell you, Donovan?
Oh, man.
Everybody else is getting listings but us, unfortunately. The only 2 listings we've gotten were Doreen has a coming soon in East Meadow. She's actually, I think, if she's not still on the call, she's going to take pictures for that today. And Marietta got a listing in East Elmhurst, multifamily in East Elmhurst. So other than that, we have not really gotten any new listings. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. We got, Marisol put one on today. It's coming soon, but Marisol put one on today. I knew that was happening, but she hasn't been able to come in, so I don't have all the paperwork on it, but she put it coming soon today, 155 Clement Avenue in Elmont. So an email will go out today about that. Then we have coming soon is Doreen's listing in East Meadow. And other than that, we really haven't, and Marietta's listing, she has in Jackson Heights, it's East Elmhurst. But other than that, we took maybe 4 listings in all of December, and we've only taken.
I'm getting a listing this weekend. On Saturday, tomorrow, I'm getting a listing. Single family house in Elmont.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's gonna be listed somewhere in the 540s, roughly. 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath house.
Okay.
Also getting a rental listing in Brooklyn, a 2-bedroom in the Ocean Hill area. And I still have that 1-bedroom in Bushwick. Just reduced the price to $2,000.
2,000. Okay, perfect. All right.
What
Send us
street
that
is the
information.
Elmont? Which street is the Elmont listing that he said he's getting? Street?
That one is gonna be 20 Garnet Place.
Garnet. Okay.
Yeah, that's right off of on the Dutch side.
Yeah, that's Argo Colonial. Is it Argo?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
No problem.
Perfect. Okay, good. All right, so we're all on the same page. I mean, that's just, just shows you we haven't gotten many listings, so that's why you're not seeing the emails. But the front desk, I think, is up to speed now, so they have the procedure down when somebody gets a new listing. But the thing is, you have to tell them about it. If they don't know about it and they don't, know to look for the paperwork, they're not going to know you had a new listing. So that's actually one of the things on the list today on the agenda is office housekeeping. So when you guys
Lori,
get a new list,
Lori,
go ahead.
Before you
Yeah,
get to that mailing program, that's not restricted to Franklin Square, is it?
Well, we want to concentrate on Franklin Square. So the postcards that we're going to make are for Franklin Square.
Yes,
I mean,
ma'am.
anybody could do postcards anywhere that they want. But I was trying to really pound Franklin Square on a regular basis. I had looked into doing the newspapers, like the Carrier News or Penny Saver or whatever, and they're just ridiculously expensive. They couldn't guarantee that we would be the only realtor on any cover. They only do it once a month now. They don't even do it, like weekly or whatever. if you, anyone who lives in Franklin Square will see what most of them do is they do the cards that come with that. So we're just gonna do the same thing, and it's gonna go with the regular mail, so it'll stand out more. Because Tim's cards are pretty big. If anyone has seen them, they're, they're pretty big. There you go. Thank you, Jeff. So they'll be customized. I mean, obviously Tim has to be on it. Because they're doing all the marketing, but he agreed he'd be willing to do all 18 mailing routes, every month for us.
Good.
Okay.
Can I keep
So,
the
but
route?
right now I only have confirmation for 6. So, Helene, you want one?
Yeah, of course. Can I keep the route I usually do?
Okay, so now this has come up before. What I'm doing is there's 3 routes that I know other agents do, so I've just taken them out of the pool. Since I don't have the full 18, I'm just going to take them out of the pool altogether. So I've spoken to, you were one of them that I spoke to about the route. So those 3 routes will be taken out. So just so you know. So if you do market consistently already to one of the Franklin Square areas, let me know, I'll take it out. You shouldn't be competing with one of your own agents. Now, I do have to stress nobody owns a market. So there is overlap, it happens. But I'm not gonna willfully, pit you guys against each other by saying, well, somebody else is gonna take that route. All right, so if you tell me, and I know that there's agents that have pretty regularly marketed to certain areas, then, that route will be taken out of the pool. And how I'm going to choose is, honestly, I'm going to put the numbers into a hat, and it's going to be a lottery drawing, because I don't want anyone thinking, oh, you favor this person over the other person, you gave them a route or whatever. So does that sound fair?
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. So if you're interested, please let me know. So now we're up to 7. All right. So take out the 3 that are already taken. That's 10. So we have another 8 to fill.
I am interested, Clara.
Clara, thank you. Okay, perfect. Put you down. Okay. All right. Marsha, I had you down already, so. Perfect.
Thanks.
All righty. So, any other questions on that? All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot for getting them out by the first Friday of the month. Hopefully we'll have something generated. Obviously this month that's, a little off. So we'll have January and February, it'll be a little close together, but going forward, we're going to shoot for the first of the month. Okay. So I wanted to talk about the housekeeping stuff first, and then we'll end on a good note with our numbers. Okay. With the agent numbers. So like I said, if you get a new listing, you need to start a loop, right? That's the first thing you need to do. If you're not comfortable doing the paperwork in .loop, please send it to the front desk so they can scan it and put it into the loop. Okay, I have Tina working on checking on everyone's paperwork for me. I'm a little behind on that. The last time I updated was September, so obviously I'm very behind. So she calls you and says she needs paperwork for me. She's calling for me. All right, so please respond to her. That is for your benefit. Remember, when I'm being a pain in the neck about paperwork, it's for your benefit. Because we get audited, guess who gets the fine? Guess who gets in trouble? You do. All right? So me being a pain in the ass is just, motherly love, okay? So listen when you're called upon to give paperwork. So let us know when you have any kind of changes to your listing. Also, if you have a price change. If you guys do something in Stratus, we don't always see it right away. So we have no way to know. So if you get a new listing and put it in .loop, don't turn around and say, well, I did it in .loop, but, didn't tell anybody. There's no way for us to know, really. All right. If you ever saw my dashboard for .loop, I get every time you guys put in, a random, say you just took somebody out once, you put in a loop for that person, I see all of that. So I don't know what's actually in the active unless I go into Stratus. Same thing for deals, when you have deals. All right, I send out that Monday email every week asking, please let me know about closings and deals. And, then all of a sudden somebody walks in with a check and I'm like, I had no idea about it. So if you could just let me know, on a weekly basis, if you know something's coming up, that would be great. Some of you are awesome at it. Some of you not so much. So if we could all get on the same page and make my life a little easier. Okay. Other than that, everything else is fine. All right. So, do you guys have any questions about any office keeping procedures or anything? I mean, pretty simple. Nothing really has changed. Just let me know. That's the most important thing. Communication is key. The other thing, if you're going to be out of touch, if you're going to be away or something like that, please let us know. I had an issue where, an agent went out of the country and, another agent was calling saying, I'm trying to reach this person. And I had no idea they were away. So, it makes my life difficult, and it's unnecessary time I have to spend trying to track you down to, try to help to make sure your deals go smoothly, right? So please let us know, not to mention the quarantining and so on that has to go on if you leave the state. Bruce, you have something to say?
Does Marietta want to tell us about her new listing? I just saw her there.
Yeah, she's on, yeah.
He's muted.
No, she's not actually.
No. Marietta, can you hear us?
Oh, yeah, yes. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can hear you now.
Oh, hi. Yeah, yes, I did want to talk about my new listing at, in East Elmhurst at 2259 95th Street. It is a legal two-family apartment in the basement. The property is 60 by 95, which is highly, highly unusual for that neighborhood.
Huge.
And huge, and it has two car garages. So
Wow.
it's up the block from LaGuardia Airport. So if anybody has, not even an investor, just somebody who wants to live and get an income and have all this parking available, the listing price is 1.299. So it is negotiable and it's easy to shop. So let me know if you have anybody.
All right. Do you have any open houses planned for it?
No, not really. Not really. I don't know if that's, conducive to an open house there, but I have had a couple of showings from local realtors and, we'll see what happens. But if anybody has anybody, just give me a call.
Bedrooms.
Perfect. All right, great. All right. Does anybody else have anything else that they're working on that they want to talk about? Yes, no, maybe so. No? All right. So I told you about the office. We ended on an up note. All right. We also are getting the Quality Service Pinnacle Award again. So thank you to everybody who got those surveys in for us. That really, makes me proud. Sometimes, knowing that we do quality work on top of, volume is very important, right? Because it's a relationship-driven business. So if you're not doing the right thing, you're not going to get any referrals. So the quality service means a lot to me. All right, where we ended up. So I wish I had my numbers, but Lily was number one. Yay, Lily. She closed just over 150,000, I think. Yep, almost 160. Donovan pulled it out at the last minute with the last minute closing and ended at number 2. So yay, Donovan.
Donovan, you were right. You took it right from me.
Sorry, but not sorry.
I bet you talked about last week.
Everybody's going for number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gunning for you, Lily. Watch out.
Watch out.
Watch out.
Well, Donovan is coming.
Yeah. And then we have Helene at number 3 with 127. So congrats to Helene. So now actually that's all by volume. If we do it by units, Josephine's number 1. She closed over 13 and a half sides. So, so by volume, Lily, but by units, Josephine. So yay, Josephine.
Good job.
Right. And I can't figure it out by my numbers right now, but I think we had Elizette's in there at the top. I know she's either, 3, she might be 3, I think. I think she closed, she had a last year closing, so she's 3 or 4, sorry. And then somebody else. This is why I needed my numbers. I apologize. So, But the one thing I did want to say, and I think he is on this call, is you guys know every year I do a Rookie of the Year award. So this year's award is Michael Opperum. Are you there, Michael?
He's muted.
He's muted.
Yes, I am.
Congratulations, you are our Rookie of the
Congratulations.
Year this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All it gives you is a certificate, which I'll have in the office for you when you come in.
I'll take it.
But, you know,
I'll take
you're
it.
in good company. Donovan was our Rookie of the Year last year. So
I'll take it.
following in his footsteps. So let's hope
There you go.
maybe you're going for number one. Forget about Donovan.
No. It was a big shoe to fill. Nope, not me. I'll stay number 5, 6.
There you go. So I just want to say again, I'm really proud of all of you. I am happy to be a part of this team, and I know we have even greater things coming for us this year. So keep up the great work, okay? All right, that's all I had. Do you guys have anything for me? Yes, no, maybe so? No? All right.
I do. I just have to thank Glory for doing such an incredible job and being there every day for all of us. It's just fabulous, Glory. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
she's-
agree.
I agree, and I owe it all to you.
Thanks.
All the
Thanks,
motivation.
Thank you.
Stop. You know I don't like this.
Thanks,
Go get to
Lori.
work.
You're the best.
I love you guys all too, so. That adjourns this meeting. Go sell a house for me, please. All right?
Yes, stay safe, everybody. Be well.
Thank you. Yes, stay safe.
See ya.
All right. Have a good day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.